11% pod. What's going on, you guys? How we doing? Episode 45. Man, we're back at it. Back at the office. Back with better discussions on YouTube every Monday, 11:11. I'm here with Xavier Smith, Douglas Russell. How you guys doing today?
Man, I'm doing amazing, bro. How you doing?
I'm great, man. Learned a lot this week. Seen a lot.
What'd you learn?
Man, one I learned before you start recording episodes, make sure that camera in focus.
I feel like that was step one.
Well, you know,
like the basics.
I also learned that sometimes you can be moving too fast, you know? Learn how to slow down and also learn that you can't go off of memory all the time. You got to have a checklist, you know?
I like that.
Yeah.
What did you learn this week?
What did I learn this week? I think I got better. Like I think I'm already a patient person, but like I feel like there were some moments that tested my patience this week. So I feel like I'm just learning not to be distracted by others, I guess. Like, and then still have patience, even when others don't have as much patience for themselves.
What about you?
This week, a lot happened this week. This week, I think I learned if it's unnecessary, don't do it. If it's unnecessary, don't do it. All unnecessary things must be removed. And maybe I didn't just learn that. Maybe I've already known that, but you know, we're not perfect.
I'm starting to see it.
Not even starting to see. I've been known that. It's just
like was re-grained in
yeah, you know, you bump your head, you wake up, oh shit, you doing some unnecessary shit, and then you cut it out, and then you keep moving forward. So I think that's how. What about you? What'd you say you learned? Oh, the focusing the camera.
Yeah. Something else I learned, just about the camera. I've been like doing some more studying on like different framing and shots. Been trying to take like a deeper dive into like film and like just the true process of it. So,
how do you get the most out of your life? Not people, you guys specifically. What does Doug need to do to get the most out of Doug's life? What does Herman need to do to get the most out of Herman's life? Because what LeBron has to do to get the most out of Bron's life is different than what we have to do to get. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we're all different people. We're all on different paths. We all have different potential. It's not less or more. It's just different.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think you guys need to do or improve on to get the most out of your life? Or what do you need to capitalize on to get the most out of yourself?
I would say the thing that like kind of embodies everything would be being more confident in myself. You know, there's
confidence.
There's things and like subcategories underneath being confident, but being confident unlocks like everything. You know, so you know
Do you feel like you have confidence? You know, I always say you have misplaced confidence.
Yeah.
Why is that, you think? Because I feel like you were confident in things that now you shouldn't be, but
unnecessary.
Yeah, like. But then the things you should be confident, you lack it to a certain degree, and that's why I've always like, it's not that you're not a confident person.
Yeah,
it's coming out the wrong.
Yeah, it's like when you pick and choose to be confident has always baffled me.
Because the things you choose to be confident on, like this has no mean, like this don't mean nothing. Like I can be as confident as I want, and it don't.
But what's the point? Like you taking a girl to dinner, and she tell you that this is an expensive restaurant, we don't gotta go here, or you don't gotta do this, and you talking about, nah, what I say, I'm gonna take you there, knowing you don't got them funds for that. Why double down on that? But then when it comes to like creativity or like something like a different aspect or some actual work, you like pull back a little bit. You let off the gas with your confidence. Why that overconfidence and not here also? Because in both situations, you know you're not qualified to where you want to be.
Yes.
You know you don't have the money necessarily to take her to this restaurant, and you know you're not where you want to be with your work and your craft. But over here, you don't care about keeping the confidence, pressure, foot on the gas. But over here, you ease up. Why is that?
Because over here, like, if I mess up, it's like, it's over. So, like, that's how I feel. And so, like,
why do you feel that? Why do you feel like that? What's over?
Here?
Huh?
Here?
Yeah.
You feel like you're gonna get the boot?
No, just with like you said, just with the camera, like.
What's over though?
What's over for the camera?
Not necessarily it's the camera, it's just like I be getting in my own way, because there's been times where I've tried to like really, okay, I'm gonna be so confident, I don't care about nothing else, boom, and I'll go and it just like, you just can hit your head on the wall, and it's just like it feels like every time I really try to take that step over that line, it's like something else waiting for me. And it's not necessarily that like
the reverse flag.
I'm scared of it. It's just like sometimes I just like tiptoe a little bit more because I just don't want that to happen. But I just don't want it to happen. But it's
you don't want what to happen?
The bad things to happen.
You can't be scared of bad shit.
But then it's like
you scared of the boogeyman. You never gonna open the closet.
But then it's like
you never gonna check under that bed.
But then it's like the bad things do happen, and it's like, oh shit,
you're okay.
I'm okay. So like, like I said, I've gotten. I feel like
bad things happen because and they look you surprised you instead of you just opening the closet.
Yes, and that's why I say I get in my own way sometimes because it's like. But that's why I say those are the things that I constantly think about and want to improve on because it's like I feel like everything else is with confidence is gonna grow.
What about you, Doug?
Shit, I would need to be more like responsible with my time, like at night. I feel like just getting more sleep and things like that to improve what I need to do, what I got going on. And then I'll also say just goes back to being patient, I think, again. Like not being overly patient, but just putting in the work and then knowing that one day something will come from it. Instead of just like looking for sometimes like that instant
gratification.
Yeah, especially because like the moment, like the position I'm in now, like, but this is like patience and hard work will overcome all that stuff.
There's a difference when you need it and when you want it. Exactly. Before you used to want it, and now you feel like you need it because time. Mm-hmm. So that's what puts that pressure on us more. I think for me, to maximize my life, I need to be okay with what people think about me. I can't like control everybody's thoughts about me. I just gotta be okay with what it is they think about me.
When did you realize like you cared about what people thought about you, or you've always been like that?
I didn't realize it until I stopped playing basketball. Because in basketball, nobody knew me.
Yeah.
They knew of me.
Yeah.
They didn't know me. How I thought, what I say. Yeah. I didn't talk to nobody. I didn't have to talk on Instagram. I didn't have to talk on get up and speak to people. I didn't have to speak to anybody.
I nigga just go like this.
Yeah, I didn't have to speak to my team. I didn't speak to nobody. So now it's like I'm actually letting people know me. Mm-hmm. It kind of like, damn, I wonder, like, damn, am I tripping? Is that weird?
What do they think it is?
Yeah,
what if I say this way?
So I gotta let that go.
You ever been in any situation where it's like you thought too much about what someone thought about you and like it messed something up for you?
Yeah, on stage. And that's what I'm saying. To maximize everything creatively, I gotta let that go. But it's weird because there's a part of it where you need that too on stage. Like, because some people can't read the room at all.
But is that a power?
It is, but it's also a weakness, yeah.
Because like not being able to read the room, I feel like, especially with like what you do, it's like, no, did you get the most authentic me? But then also it's like, damn, I just might have offended a hell of people.
And that's the part that people miss. It's a craft for a reason. You have to craft what you genuinely feel in a package that people can accept it.
Yeah,
Digest
digest it.
it. And that's the hard part about the art. That's what makes something an art. If you could get it across to where people can digest it, like you said. But then there's a certain rawness when you give it that, like,
it's like, damn, no one else is doing it like that.
So it's a line. It's a line.
But like creativity, yeah, because creativity is.
Can you call her a bitch without calling her a bitch?
Or can you just call her a bitch in the right tone?
Can you call her a bitch in the right? Can you pause before you say bitch and not hurt her feelings and she get mad? Bitch, right? That's one.
Yeah.
Bitch. That's another one. You know, like, okay, bitch. Like, that's another, like, that's the craft. That's the art. Can you figure it out for who you're looking at and talking to?
That voice fluctuation, all that shit. Yeah.
They're all bitches. But
how
can you choose what type of bitch this is, or what type of bitch you'll accept?
No, he definitely and sometimes though he be wilding on stage too, and like he'll pop out of that like I don't care, and that shit. But that do be like you said, the raws be the funniest.
But I've only been doing stand up, bro, for almost like 2.5 years now. So it's like sometimes I'll be having to like slow down, like. I don't have to be. I want to be hella good right now.
Yeah.
Like I want to be, but I don't have to. Like I'm so early. Like I'm still figuring this shit out. Like,
yeah.
And I think it's just because like the strides I've taken, but it's like nigga, I'm so far from like how much time in the game you actually have to put in to get to your true self.
Yeah.
So you just got to keep throwing paint at the wall. I got to let go of that. What people think though, in summary.
Yeah, no, that definitely. I mean, I feel that crosses everybody's mind, so you'll work on it. I know you will, and you have a lot of people to talk to about it. Not a lot of people, but like the comedians and stuff. That.
But that's the thing. Well, everybody's different though, because everybody has a different goal.
Yeah.
With their art, it's not just comedy. Everybody has a different goal. Some people is to be like the raw, like the curtain back. Like I don't care. I'm not trying to be the biggest comedian. I'm just trying to be
the realist.
The realist. Yeah. Some people are trying to be that.
Yeah.
Some people are trying to make you like get a little flustered so they could really like. That's some people's whole thing. And some people are trying to play it safe so they could amass as many people as they can.
Well, that's why you just gotta get something from everybody. Always have an open ear, just in case you might hear something that could help you. Like you said, deliver it the right way.
Facts.
So
we'll see. We'll see what happens. That's another thing too. I'm more like, we'll see. That's like I'm on that. I'm like, we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get in that bag now.
God willing.
Yeah, we'll see. Like we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
But either way, it's gonna be good.
You say they ain't got no choice?
They ain't got no choice. Either way, it's gonna be good. We'll see what happens. All this shit works out in the end.
No, definitely.
But you gotta put the work in to earn that, like, that confidence, I feel like.
Definitely, because that's why, like, the other day when I was just, like, I picked up the camera, I just started looking at it, just trying stuff. I was like, I'm definitely not throwing enough paint at that wall.
You got to.
Because I remember one time I tried it, I was looking at someone online, and I was like, let me see if I could do that. And it wasn't that I couldn't do it, but it was just like, my mind just wasn't like clicking over as fast as I thought it was, So, throwing paint at that wall is just making sure that whatever situation I get put in,
you're ready for it.
I'm ready for it, or at least I have some idea of where to go. Right now, sometimes I'll be in situations and there's nothing there to latch onto. So then that makes me nervous. And then I'm like, damn, so it's not gonna be good. And then my confidence just like keeps dropping. So then now it's like everything be all jammed, all messed up, and that's not good for nobody. It's not good for yourself. That's not good for your customers. So keep throwing paint at the wall.
Creatively, how do you guys like use your inspirations? Like people who you look up to? Like, do you like look at them like, oh, I want to be like them? Like, oh, damn, that's hard how they do that. I want to try to do that. Or do you like, what's the line between I admire their work, but then like I want to apply that because I like that so much.
Yeah.
So like, what's the difference? That's what I want to know what you guys think. Like, what's the difference? Because if you like something, right, that means you like it. You genuinely like that, right? And you want to add that, like, you like that, so you want to do that.
Yeah.
But then, like, what if that's not you? Like, is that true? Can that not be you if you like something? That is you. You like it.
Yeah, it cannot be you because that may not be what people are, what yourself is used to doing. But you could like it. You could enjoy. You could still do it.
What's more important, what you feel like you are, or how people see you?
And entertainment is how people see you, but you also have to throw in that.
Nah.
So what you're entertaining yourself?
When Drake dropped his first album, it wasn't to please people. It was because that's how he was feeling, right? Or when Rod dropped the album, like he's not saying, "Damn, this is what people are gonna feel." Like I'm talking about the first or second album. Just think about that. Like I'm saying that for a reason. You don't have an opinion of what people want or what they even like from you. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
So who did Drake see himself in before he dropped his first album? That's what I'm saying.
But there are like
he said Wayne. He said Jay-Z.
So what I'm saying is, does he take from them?
For sure.
So is that him?
Yes.
That's still him. So what you like is you.
Yes.
I believe that.
But you do like, and I seen like.
But this is still counted as creativity?
Yes, because I think, and what I've come to realize is you have to find something that you want to reach, and you have to emulate it, copy it, and then once you feel like you can copy it to the T, then you start throwing in your creativity, and then that part is after you can emulate it, and then you throw in yourself. That's
so I think differently.
That's you.
What do you think?
Because
I think in order to get get where you're going, like, or to see what you're saying is like, you must review the product or the person, see where your strengths are aligned with that. Don't copy it, because like if you try to copy to a T, it's never gonna be the same. But if you try to take what you like from it, or take little bits and pieces that you can see yourself doing, and then apply it to the product you're already doing, or like to something, you know what I mean? Then I feel like then you get the creative like inspiration. That's where you get that inspiration. Does that make sense?
You're just skipping a step then when I said then. Because you're still taking everything, you're looking
but you're saying
at it.
Copying it to a T and then do something different. I'm saying do something different from the beginning with certain parts that you like. So if Drake hit a note or Rod hits a note, or in a bridge. Yeah. I can do this shit all night long. I can do this shit all night. Right? If he's hitting that, if I can just do the same melody but different words, then I made it my own. Does that make sense?
Yes, but you still.
But what?
You still took from, like, you still copied their bridge, and then you made it your own.
I didn't copy their bridge to a T though.
But you copied it to very close.
That's what I'm saying.
Because like
the changing of the words. And even the changing of those words in that part, or even changing the beat up or something, is allowing the creativity. Mm-hmm. I took inspiration and then I just made it my own. I'm not saying I made it 99% different, but I'm saying I made it different enough to where
people know it as you.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, I like watching a whole bunch of movies when you're growing up, and even now, like, I just feel like most movies nowadays are all like the same. They all have the same ending, like the same thing. So that's why I said, like, people take from everybody, they copy it, and then they just throw their little twist on it, and then now it's yours.
All right, you're talking about film. I was watching this interview or like this like clip the other day. It was talking about like the first person to do the blow up car, like as people are walking away. Yeah. That scene became so iconic. Mm-hmm. Yes, the car blew up on multiple movies while people are walking away. Yes. But how did it blow up? You know what I'm trying to say? Like the effect in each film was different, but it was the same shot. Does that make sense? Yeah. So the blow up was the explosion was different, but it curated from this one shot.
So they copied it to a T,
They didn't
and then they made it their own.
But you guys aren't talking about a personalized thing. I'm talking about personalized creativity. Cars have been blowing up on its own forever.
No, not in film though.
No, but what I'm saying is a car blowing up is a thing that happens in everybody's life, regardless. Cars blow up in every single universe of life, like a car blowing up. It's a car blowing up. There's nothing personal to copy.
No, yes.
Or to take from.
No, but I'm saying the inspiration of like the shot. That shot had never been seen before.
Right, but that's like saying, "Oh shoot, the first person to put the sun in their film." Well, the sun is sure. He documented that he put the sun in the shot first, but like the sun is the sun.
No, for sure. But no one ever viewed the sun that way until that.
What I'm saying is personally, creativity, looking at somebody else or something else, and you like that, is that you, or is that just something you like and it can be separate? That's what I'm trying to understand. Can you look at something, if you look at something and like it, does that mean that is you? Like that's you? That's your personality? That's your creativity also? Or
your personality.
Does that just mean that's something you like? Is there a difference?
I think you can. It is part of your creativity, but then it's for the artist to decide: are you going to keep it personal, or are you going to put it in like your creativity? You know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If it if it is that you? Because you like something, does that make it part of your personality and your creativity? Or is that just something you like?
Something you like.
It's part of your creativity.
And this is what I'm stuck on.
Because you like it, and you're probably going to use it. Like, if you like it, you're going to use it.
You like it from them.
Mm-hmm. You might not like it from you.
Do you like it from you? And then that's what made me ask that second question, because I've already I think about this shit all the time. That's why I'll skip the question. Now, does it matter if how people see you, or does it matter how you see yourself? That's the second question to the first question.
You liked it.
You like it from this person.
Yes.
You think, oh, I have that in me too. I'm going to try that. But people don't receive it how you see it in them.
Yeah.
And that person you like. So does that now mean that that's not you? Because they don't see that in you like you see that in them? Or is it about what you feel inside? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Which one matters?
Self.
The self? So even if they don't see it in you how you see it in that person, as long as you see it in you.
They can be on the corner singing forever.
Damn.
Oh,
that's a tough one.
That's self.
Nah.
That's a tough one.
I mean, you can go down that road.
This kind of goes back to
this
kind of goes back to like week 15, low key.
What?
Delusion. You gotta be delusional to like be successful in a way.
But
you trying to trick the people?
But this is my thing.
No, you gotta trick yourself.
So at what point are you trying to be? What point are you being you? What point are you being you if you're trying to get people to see you how you see this person? Now people aren't seeing you how they see. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, but you're not.
But we talk about this all the time. You say I should be more honest on my outlook on life in terms of like relationships and like, you know.
You see a nigga lip tremble, he was about to say.
He said like, you know, like life.
So I'm saying, you think people see me like that?
Yes.
Naturally, I'm saying I don't see myself like that. Even
delusional. He's delusional.
No, people don't see him like that.
There's people. Listen to what I'm saying. You see me like that because you maybe spend a lot of time with me and like.
Oh, maybe I know you.
Yeah.
Maybe I know.
But what I'm saying is, do people see me when people?
This nigga, but like I hate him because he's trying to base it off this one incident in senior year of high school.
No.
Dude, this is real life. They've been in the real world. You've been in the real world for 10 years.
No, people don't.
Herman, are you basing it off that one incident? Yes or no?
You
know what I'm talking about.
Just say
As you.
But that's
Are
happened.
you basing it off of that?
That happens so many times, though.
I'm asking you, are you basing it off of that?
No, there's been multiple
Okay,
times.
to both of you guys' credit, with that story that you're referring to that doesn't need to be said.
I know it's it.
I didn't.
No,
I
it
wasn't.
wasn't.
No, because you guys.
No,
I'm trying to make sure it doesn't.
No,
be said.
How to tell it.
Yeah, for not
I'm saying in
telling.
that scenario, in that situation, to his credit, I'm playing basketball at that time, right? So I'm not. People don't know me. Like what I was the point I was making when we started the episode today. People didn't know me. I'm not talking. People don't know my thoughts or anything I say or think or do. So that could be a reason why.
Okay. Oh, so you're saying now?
I'm saying now.
That curtain's open.
I don't know. I don't know if that's how people are seeing me now. But you see what I'm saying?
Why is that? I don't know how
Oh shit!
But that goes back to my even original thing that I'm saying I need to work on. Doesn't matter what people think about. Like, it's about how you see yourself. 'Cause I don't see myself as somebody. I don't see myself as that type of person to where people see me like that. I may have these thoughts and have this outlook, but I don't necessarily feel like I'm the type of guy that people look at and expect me to have that outlook. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I feel that, brother.
You know what I mean?
I really do.
Like, when people look at you, they look at, oh, this nigga slap a nigga. And you be like, I don't know why people always think I'm gonna slap it. I was just slap. But you really don't think that people look at you like that. You think you can walk into buildings and smile and talk to white people and they don't question why you're talking to them.
That's good.
You see what I'm saying?
No, that is that.
You don't see yourself like
that. No, but that's real because he really think people don't think. Yes.
You don't see yourself like that, right?
I'm just a chill individual, bro.
Right. So what is you?
That's how I see myself.
So how are you supposed to live your life?
What do you mean?
Based off of how you see yourself or how people see you?
I can't just go around slapping everybody. So yeah, I see myself.
No, but that's not how people see you.
But people see you as that nigga who slap everybody.
He's saying that people see me as a slapper of individuals. I'm saying I'm a chill nigga that just.
That's how you see yourself.
Yes.
So which one are you gonna lean in?
That's what I'm saying.
More?
The chill.
Okay, so.
But that's not how people see you. So what I'm saying, you're approaching somebody, they look at you like you might slap them.
Yes. And I can't
so
be mad
for
at
you,
that.
you can't be mad at
That's what
that.
you're
Or you have to adjust your approach to make people, or do you not? Adjust your approach to make people more comfortable so they know you're not going to slap them. If you know that's how they look at you. Like if a shark swim up to shore, you're going to be like, oh shit, that motherfucker be biting people.
Yeah.
Whose responsibility? This shark really may be a nice shark, and he's not gonna bite you.
But whose
responsibility is it to make the person feel more comfortable? The sharks, or no?
The human.
No, the human.
The human.
It's
a shark.
Yes, the human's
Everybody is
responsibility.
looking at it as a shark.
No, it's the human's responsibility to like.
It's the human's responsibility to get the fuck
out of here.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but I'm saying, so is it? So the shark knows his intention. He wasn't finna eat your ass today.
Oh yeah, okay, I feel you.
So is it the shark's job to be like a nice shark,
yeah.
like come up extra nice, like
And she got the nigga stand up the
like something like or like make a sound. So like you,
these are like a dolphin.
I don't know what sound the shark makes.
The shark don't make. That nigga's growling underwater.
Something.
This ain't Jaws, nigga. Jaws.
But I'm saying, is it the shark's responsibility?
Shit. No.
But it's a shark though, and you gotta know it's a shark, and people see it as a shark.
I'm sticking with people, how people see you.
So a shark is a shark.
That's the only way you're gonna get. That's the only way you're gonna grow.
A shark is a shark.
You can only grow. I think it's not that you can't. You could grow yourself with, and also with how people see you at the same time. You can't grow how people see you when you're just worried about yourself.
Is there something that shark can do to make people see him differently?
No.
You don't think so?
Yes. That nigga could swim up around people for years and never bite them.
But that would be the one anomaly shark. That's not gonna change how
People see sharks.
exactly.
How do you know truly what somebody thinks of you?
You don't.
So how can you base it off of that?
You kind of have to. I mean,
You can gauge if someone likes you. You can gauge if someone doesn't like you. You can gauge emotions. I think you can gauge emotions, but you can't. Not even gauge emotions. Maybe get a feel for how someone may feel about you, but especially if they don't say it. But as far as like, I don't know.
You don't think saying something edgy or saying how you really feel about certain situations and getting someone's response about that. You don't think that letting yourself know how they see you.
People that say one thing and mean a whole different thing. I'm not saying you should live your life like that.
Yeah.
But that's just the reality of like life. So someone can say that like this about you, and then they really don't like that.
So how do you really figure out what your lane is?
Continuing, I guess.
Are you trying to figure out what your lane is, or are you trying to make a lane for yourself? Is it about creating your lane, or is it about finding which lane you belong, you fit in?
I think it's personally about creating a lane, but I think we live in a society now where like algorithms force us to
Go into a lane.
To merge into a lane.
So do you think it's important to choose a lane? Because you got to choose a lane before you make your own.
I think it is important to choose a lane. Like when I say a lane, like not a subject, a genre, a style, certain things. But then like,
okay, let me ask you this. Put it this way, you too. There's more to you guys, right? Like there's layers to you guys, right?
Yes.
But you guys only allow people to see a certain layer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why did you choose that layer that you want people to see?
So that's the one that gets me what I want the most.
Right, so you've chosen your lane. You can keep peeling back your layers.
Yeah, once you get there.
I'm saying you could right now.
Oh, yes.
But you're choosing to stop at the layer you've layered to.
Yeah.
Why? Why that now?
I think personally, it's just, I feel like these are the layers we show are the layers that help us, are our toughest layers for society, for everyday life. Because realistically, you're not the same person you are in the real world and behind your home doors.
Yes.
Unless you are. But like most people aren't. Does that make sense?
And that's what I'm saying.
So that's all I'm saying. It's just like, I guess it's like the armor, the protection people wear when they're in society. Some people may not see it that way, but I think that's what it is. Like there's some people who like, even with comedy or music. So there's some people who talk about certain things, relationships, heartbreak, death, killing, whatever, drug addiction, whatever. And then there's some artists who are the complete opposite spectrum. They would never show that side of themselves. There's some people who talk about their relationships and their comedy.
Mm-hmm.
There's some people who would never even think to talk about their wife and their, you know what I mean?
But but everybody may actually do all these things.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's just about what layer you're willing to show.
And people are going to choose the one that's probably most comfortable in that middle, most comfortable for them, but also best received by.
But you got to choose your lane before you know what layer you're showing of yourself.
Not necessarily. Yes and no, because I always like, I'm gonna go back to the first album thing or like the first project things. Do you think Rod knew what layer of what layer he was showing to the people? First album, second album?
Yes.
You think he consciously knew, I'm saying this, I'm showing this?
Yes. But that's also.
I think by third album he knew that.
I think
he knew
but he
what he was showing. I don't think he knew how it was going to be received.
Yeah.
I like that.
And I think once it was received, how it was received, he stayed on that layer.
Took off.
Yeah. But I think he knew he was peeling that layer. Because if you go back and listen, not to make this about Rob, but if you go back and listen to Hunger Games 1, like his early, like his first mixtapes, he wasn't talking about the shit he was talking about even in Hunger Games 2 and on PTSD and stuff. Like, he literally pulled layers back. And then that one, you could like hear it, him pulling layers back and letting people know more or like being more emotional and stuff like that. And then that shit hit and then boom.
with artists, do you ever feel you expect people to? Do you ever feel like people expect you to be who you are on the stage or off the camera, like in person?
I have a fear of that, like for myself,
Like,
not even for people. And that's literally what I'm trying to figure out. How am I my most authentic self? Like, I want to be the same, like sitting, chilling, like however, and then on the stage, like I don't want there to be a
drop off.
I don't want there to be, and I also don't want there to be a pick up.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it may not be a drop off.
Yeah.
I don't want there to be a pick up. Yeah. This is how I want to be my most authentic, like whatever it is. Naturally.
I think there's always gonna be a drop off.
No, not even like you said, not a drop off. Just more so like a difference.
It's a bro.
Because we haven't drop off.
Yes, bro. We seen it. We seen somebody before they got on stage, like.
But that's him.
But I'm just saying we've seen there is a drop off when you're on and off stage.
For that comedian.
I didn't care him drop off.
And who you're talking about, I wouldn't even call that a drop off. I would say he picked it up.
Yeah, no, he dropped off when he got off stage. Okay. And he picks it up when he goes.
For sure.
You know?
For sure.
So like,
but that's a job at that. It's like, I don't know. It's like that's just.
I think to be the most authentic, to be the best, there has to be a pretty large, obviously there's a sense of performance that you add when you're performing.
Yes.
It's performance.
Yeah.
But there has like a majority of your energy and personality, I think, is the closest to you off stage also. I think so. From what I've seen.
Because realistically, you're not a different person when you get on the stage. You may do different things than when you're not on the stage, but realistically, that's still a part of you that you're.
You know what I hate?
Deciding the soul.
And and I agree with you, and I think I'm getting closer. I think the part that makes me feel uncomfortable or weird when I'm on stage is when I could sit there, I could call you guys and say some wild shit right away without warming you guys up, because you guys know me.
Yeah.
Every time I get on stage, I got to remember these people don't know me. Mm-hmm. So it's like I can't just say what I'm thinking bluntly, because they're going to think that's actually, I have to literally build trust with the audience so I can get to what I'm really trying to say. And I hate that.
Is there art to, I mean, yes, there is art, of course, but is there a way to perfect the art with treating your audience like they already know you?
Yeah, but I don't have it. I don't have that.
I don't. But you're also going to.
That's what I'm saying. This is still the 2.5. So also,
like when Chappelle gets on stage right now, everybody knows what. Like in his last special, his first bit was about transgenders.
Like we assume that he's already coming with crazy
because
shit.
We know, like where his mind. Like we know Chappelle.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
nobody knows me to that degree. So like, you know what I mean. And even if Chappelle got on stage in front of a room full of people he didn't know or didn't know him, he's still going to
start off
like it's because it's a craft.
Yeah.
And he's gonna know like, okay, boom, let me grab him here real quick, then I'm gonna take him here.
Yeah.
Because that's just literally the craft of stand up, at least.
Have you been playing music lately? I'm kind of like bounce off what you're saying too about like visualizing. I bumped the Lil Herb album. Going dumb. As far as layers go, or even just like being known as a person. So we knew Lil Herb. We used to bump him in high school or whatever. He had the album. He grew to be G Herb or whatever. And now he's went back to Lil Herb. The perception of it, I feel like when he changed his name, I mean, it sounds crazy, but like it kind of gave me that like, or even that album, it kind of gave me like, oh, this is that person I used to listen to, or this is the person we know from
the beginning.
Yeah, from the beginning, but yeah, it's evolved. So I just wanted to make that like connection. That shit was hard. Good album.
I've been listening to that Giveon. The Beloved.
I feel like R&B has just always been like a layer, like revealing.
Layer?
Yeah, like you reveal the layers. I feel like rap's the same way too, but like I feel like rap is very like rebellious music. Like you're getting the people going, like you're starting a movement, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're getting a large group of people to like get riled up, you know what I mean? Like kind of where it started, but like R&B, I always feel like that blues and stuff. Like you get that pain out for sure. Giveon definitely gets that pain out. I like that.
Do you guys listen do you listen to music to how you're feeling in the moment?
I listen to how it can connect in my life. Or there's certain songs I'll play for the moment, or there's certain song, like if I'm listening to a new song, like, that's how I can connect to this song.
Okay.
I like the song because of this line, or like the way he said that. Yeah. I definitely listen for the lyrics though.
I listen to see if it could tell me something. But
You're trying to learn game from the music?
Yeah, just anything, you know. That's it. Like going back and listening to old songs, see if I missed anything.
That's the key right now. That's
what
what I've really been on.
See if I miss anything.
Hella old shit.
But also, like, I'm steadily trying to like just grow my ear for music. Because I need it just for like when you're making films, like that audio part of it is just so important. Like the sound of something can change a scene so drastically.
They said Eddie Murphy was the first person to do that, bro. I don't know if that's true. Put like, what was he saying? Like put like the record over like
a film,
not like black film maybe or something. Like, yeah, like it was certain type. I'm gonna find the clip after this now. But Eddie was talking about it. He was like, it was for what movie was that? Was it Life? Maybe an earlier one. But he was talking about somehow like people were having dialogue like this, and then he played the music over like the black music and shit.
Yeah, but like softly in the back.
Softly, because like he said like the white producers would think like it would mess up the scene. They would take the attention away from the scene. Yeah. But he's the one who incorporated. I was like, oh, that's hard as fuck. I like that. So I was just agreeing with you on that.
Yeah. No, listen to music. I don't know. I just like I said, I've been trying to like anything I see. How can I like look through the lens and make it and create something from it? You know.
So we're talking about how people see us. We're talking about a few different things. I want to tell you something though. So we're talking about new lanes and are merging into a lane. What like when old trends come back, is that creating and you're bringing it back in a new time? Is that creating a new lane, or is that reinventing? Like, you feel what I'm trying to say? Like, no one makes blues right now. Like, no one makes blues like Elvis right now. Yeah. Or no one's doing like an Eddie Murphy Raw type joint. Like, there's versions there's tours going on, but it's never to that extent. But for someone to bring it back in 2025, is that like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
is that what?
Are you creating your own lane? Or are you merging in a lane?
I feel like you're merging into a lane.
But how if it hasn't been done in 4 years?
Well, just because.
But we don't know. Like, we know it because we did our history, but the masses may not know it. Does that make sense?
I mean, if there's a road and it's closed and you fix it up and open it, you didn't create the road. You just.
But what if you added to? What if that road only went to exit 2, but then you added to exit 10? Is that your road?
That's what I was trying to ask. Do you have to choose a lane before you create?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking this question. Like, yeah. So I'm like, now I'm thinking like,
how can you create without choosing a lane first?
Because I'm trying to think like, the reason I'm asking that question is because like I was talking to someone the other day, like, bro, what's next? And like the fashion. I was thinking about fashion because like music and different shit. We're doing all this baggy shit right now. What's after the baggy? Because like all these trends, but everything comes back. When our parents used to say that shit, like, oh, whatever, like you did it first, okay, haha. But now it's not like, I'm trying to look at it more strategically than like some hating shit, like what's next? Like for film, okay, these styles of films have been coming out for the past 2 years. What's the next style that repeats itself? Yeah. What's the next clothing style what's the next comedy style that repeats itself? Or does it even repeat itself in these fields? Well, I know in fashion and movie, but like.
So like in basketball, they say like when you're dribbling, there's only, I think they said 3 or 4. There's only 3 or 4 what you could dribble the ball in one hand, right? One hand. You could cross the ball over. You could go between your legs, or you could dribble behind your back. There's no other ways to move the ball. But the timing in which you do that, the combination in which you do that is what allows a move to be created. So that's what I'm saying. You have to choose.
So these moves are already.
There's only a certain amount of things that you can do. Yeah. Now the timing and the rhythm and the combination in which you do these things is what makes it your thing. The move. Yeah. So that's why I said you got to choose the lane. Am I trying to do a crossover? Okay. Now am I doing a cross behind? Am I doing a a slow cross? Am I doing a hand cross?
Yeah,
Am I doing a double cross?
Yeah, are
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you got to choose the lane. You got to choose a crossover first in your mind. Like, so that's what I was saying. Do you choose the lane and then create, or do you think you could just create a new
move?
But you can't create a new move without
the lane,
without knowing.
But before you create the lane, can't you just move first?
But that's what I'm saying. What if you've seen all these lanes and then you made the move? Like,
but you have to be in a lane to do
what if
it.
a nigga watching?
Can you hop in and out of each lane
That's
until
what I'm
you
saying.
find out? Can you just fuck it, cross between behind, cross between behind, forward?
Talk about Kyrie. What lane is that?
But that's
as
what
far
I'm
as
saying.
handle, like just to handle.
But what I'm saying is, Kyrie can come up with the most magnificent move we've never seen before, ever, the craziest move ever.
Yes.
But within that move, this nigga had to cross over in front of him, go between his legs, behind his backs, or dribble in front of him with one hand.
Yes.
There's no other way to dribble basketball.
Yeah, no, you can't get around that.
There's nothing else. There's no other way to dribble basketball.
Saying,
So however he puts those things together is his move, but he had to choose one to start with in the lane. Do you see what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying. I really do.
So that's what I'd be trying. So then it's like, okay, they say Tim Hardaway invented the Tim Hardaway crossover, right? Boom, between the legs crossover. That was the Tim Hardaway. Did Kyrie look at Tim Hardaway and go, I really like that. So now Kyrie takes that and tries to do that, and then it becomes what Kyrie does with his handle?
Yeah.
Is that Kyrie? You see what I'm saying?
That's Kyrie, though.
That's Kyrie. But he got that from looking at Tim.
Yeah, but I made it this.
So...
like the Euro step.
Nah.
So is that okay, though? Is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Okay. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, it has to be okay because if there's only 4 ways to move.
I mean, it's like this for you. There's only 4 angles in film.
Okay.
Which is there's only a certain amount of angles.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Now, however you saw these angles
is your move.
Is you.
Yeah, no.
And that's life.
Exactly.
However,
so, and that made me, because that's what I'm saying. You're saying, okay, what if they bring something back from the past, like a genre from the past that hasn't been being played in this time? Well, there's only so many we just had this conversation last week about the music. Everything comes back to one thing in music, and then how you play with that beat, how you play with that vocal makes this new move genre. You see what I'm saying?
Ryan Coogler, I'm pretty sure somebody in the world has sat down and explained the different types of aspect ratios of a film and all that stuff before. He hasn't done it in a long time, but he did it in a way where it was more modernized and people could see it. And people only went to the movies because they seen him talk about it like that.
I mean, a certain demographic of people went to the movies to see. We were going to go see Ryan Coogler movie regardless. Now, us loving film and having knowledge of film and talking, we appreciated him showing that knowledge he has.
Yes.
But we was going to see that movie regardless.
Yes.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
But I'm saying, like you said, somebody has done that before. He did it again, and someone else is going to do it again. I've
never seen someone promote their film like that.
No, but I'm saying he got that from. He probably got.
But how do you can't say that? Because who have we seen do that?
But that's what I'm saying. He probably went and did some research.
Yes.
And, you know what I mean?
I can agree with that.
And did it again.
Is it okay? But are you doing it again if you're doing something
new,
different? Yes, this is the base. Yes, this is where it comes from. So that's what I'm saying. Is that you, or is that something you like? What's the line of creativity?
There's no line. It's a bowl.
Is there an original thing? There's not an original thought. There's not an original... Because this is the same life from start to whenever this motherfucker ends.
Yes.
There's nothing else that has changed in this world.
Yes.
The people within it have changed, and there's new combinations of things, right? Everything that... Think about it. Everything used to make AI today has been around since the beginning of time.
Yes.
And just over time, the humans here on Earth started taking different things and combining them, making science, making different things to where now we have technology has evolved to what it is now.
Mm-hmm.
But all the tools were fucking from the start to the end right now.
They've been here.
You had all the ingredients to make AI,
Yes.
but it took years of people combining different shit to get to where AI was combined and formed. So is AI a new thing? It's all the same. These ingredients of AI have been around, but nobody combined them like this. That's what I'm saying. That's what would be messing me up in my mind. I love this. This makes me feel a certain way. Boom. Okay, I take that. I feel like that's me. Maybe that's the creativity.
What?
Maybe that in itself is your lane. Maybe you're right, but you didn't know you were right.
What you mean?
Right, first album.
Maybe you're right, you didn't know you're right. You take what you like, right? And you funnel it through you, and then how it comes out is yours.
That's what I was trying to say.
No.
I swear, me and everyone was talking. That's what that's literally what I was trying to say.
No, brother, because what you were saying is you're saying
No.
what you were saying is you're standing on
Straight self.
that regardless of what they think or not. What I'm saying is no, how they perceive it, how they perceive your regurgitation of it is the creativity. No,
brother, go play it back.
You were saying whether they think this or not, I'm not.
No, I agree with
that.
You
gotta check yourself.
I said that too. But I was telling Herman about the original thing though, was like when we were talking about just creativity, I was like, if I take what Drake said or what Rod said, I can do this shit all night long and make it my own melody and my own shit. Wait. Yes, remember I said that.
Yeah,
but
you still have
that's
different. That's different than what we're saying now.
That's my perception of what he did and my liking of it. I turned it into that, and that was my creation.
Yeah. But more specifically, that's like, Rod, used to come around in them dubbed out boogies.
Yeah.
He uses the Jay-Z line.
But that was his version.
But that's his version.
Exactly. But that was his creative take on it.
But how some people like this Rod version more than when Jay-Z said it.
Because some niggas didn't even know Jay-Z said that.
And that's what I'm saying. Maybe the art is in how you regurgitate it.
Yes. We're agreeing, brother.
So do you have to know the original to?
No. Well, yes.
Well,
Rod knew the original.
No, not Rod.
Oh,
people.
as a
listener?
No.
So look at so real shit. And this is a very specific example. This is not how all art is, but Rod using the Jay-Z line in his own way made me like it even more because I'm a fucking big fan of Jay-Z. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, that's hard.
That's hard.
You see what I'm saying?
See, but I don't like Jay-Z's voice.
But you like when Rod said it.
Yes.
And that's what I'm saying. That's the art of Rod.
You talk about you listen to the music for that game and you don't listen to Jay-Z.
I can listen to it. I just don't like his voice. I really don't.
You don't like another nigga's voice.
Nigga, you're not gonna. You're not gonna like. You're not gonna.
No, you stepped on that one. I know you stepped on that one.
Hey, you said it twice. I had to get you. I had to.
You're not gonna listen to a person. You're gonna listen to a person whose voice you don't like.
I think maybe we just did something.
You don't like a nigga's voice.
Yeah, he stepped. That was a mousetrap.
I got you.
Oh,
shit. No, I think we got something there. We broke something down.
Yeah, that was something for sure. It took a minute.
No, it took a little just a little talking through, a little progression.
Because it's like, even like, because my dad always used to get mad at me. Like, he would tell me something in hoop, right? And I'll be like, I'll hear him, but like,
you might not do it right away.
Somebody else tell me, I'm like, oh, that would make that nigga slap me. You're like, I didn't just tell you that. So you need to hear somebody. Oh, when your dad said it, then you get like that was his favorite. That's how
he be doing us.
That was his favorite.
That's how he be doing us. Me and bro sat down. He told me like the direction. Like we talked about that direction. Nigga, we talked about this
for 4 days straight.
Nigga, fuck days.
I'm glad you found it, brother.
Years ago.
but come on.
But maybe that's what the same thing. It's like sometimes you just got to hear it in a different way.
Yeah, not different. In that way you might understand or just resonate with you a little bit more.
And maybe that's the art. So do what you like, say what you like, create what you like, and then how it comes out is your. You're not even in. So are you even in control of your art?
No.
Ooh.
You're not.
Are you even in control of what you create?
They just say,
Mike. You don't know how it comes out.
Exactly.
You know how it comes out.
Yeah. Or you know how you want it to come out, but
you don't know how they're hearing it.
Exactly. But then there's some people that know.
But then you do figure out how they're hearing it.
Yeah, no, but some people know before.
No, because just like we said with the bitch, you know how they're. You could. You know.
Yeah.
But some women may perceive the word bitch, no matter how you say it, as disrespect.
Well, then guess what?
No funnies.
It's not for you.
That's what I'm like. They don't matter. Like, there's a way.
Like Michael Jackson, he made undeniable bangers.
Yes.
There's not too many people who dislike Mike Jackson's music.
Yes.
It sounded sonically good.
Yes.
What? Why did you say that?
Because we're just connecting a bunch of different things. Original lanes and stuff.
I'm sticking to creating what the people want. Sticking to it.
People can change on you.
That's fine. There's enough people in the world that could like what.
If Drake had to take care every time he dropped the album, would you be happy with that? Or views?
Okay,
the only reason I use Drake is because he's somebody who consistently pushes sound.
Right. Okay. Right. Yes. But then he's gonna probably get some feedback from the people that like it's time to change.
You can't create what people want until you create what you want, and then see what people like.
That's true.
People don't only like what you give them.
You had to give it to them though.
Exactly. You had to release it to them or show them. This is what I provide. This is what I've created. This is what I've done.
That's why I say it's a bowl of stuff.
How do you know when you're being authentic?
How do you know when you're being authentic with, like, your art?
Yeah, with your ideas, your thoughts, what you're saying.
You're overly confident with it.
Is it what you believe? Is authenticity connected to what you believe?
Yes. Because if you don't believe the things that you're saying or trying to put out, like, it shows.
Interesting.
Different.
No, I think it's different for different arts.
Different directors can make the same type of movie as someone else, but
no one can make a Christopher Nolan film. But Christopher Nolan couldn't make a Godfather.
No, they could. It just, like you said, it shows. You know, it will show. So that's all I'm saying.
There's this comedian, and he played basketball overseas. I just discovered this nigga like a few weeks ago too.
He thought he was a product,
bro. And like he played basketball overseas. He's from Canada. He's from Toronto. And like, bro, I've been listening to him. I've been like hearing his angle, like just like hearing his cadence, like just look. Because I'm like, damn. And it's just interesting to see somebody else, who understands, who transitioned. So I'm looking at him like, damn, that's interesting. How his voice and like his top, but it's like,
what's he talking about?
Yeah, but even the stuff like we're different people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So even the stuff he talking about ain't the stuff I talk about. But it's interesting. I don't know. It's just an interesting dynamic. It's interesting.
Like his whole perspective is different than.
Like he a tall nigga. Like he you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It's weird. Like just looking at him.
Is he open about his stuff as far as you can tell?
But that's what I'm saying. We're two different people.
Oh, so he don't even.
He talk about, and this is what I've seen. This is only from what I've seen from him.
Yeah.
But like we're two different people, and I can tell the comedians he like is different than the comedians. I like the comedians he like. I can tell. But my favorite is different than his favorite. Yeah. And I don't know who his favorite is. But I can tell. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That it's different.
It always feels good when you have like those connections, when you feel like it's not just you going for what you're going for or doing what you're doing. You know?
But then that made me wonder, damn, are we supposed to be more similar?
Nah, I don't think
your basketball experiences were way different. Yes, you guys both played professional, but it was.
But I'm saying voice and how he's viewed.
No,
I'm not talking about
do you want to be viewed how you viewed him? No, and that's not a bad or good. Do you want to be viewed?
But he's much bigger than me.
It doesn't matter. Does it?
It does because he has. I can look at how people view. There's more of a. There's more people for me to look at, like to see how they view him.
Are you comparing?
There's less people to look at for me. You see what I'm saying? To see how they look at me.
But you're clearly comparing because of similarities in like lifestyle. But like in like comedy, shouldn't you compare it to similarity in topic?
I'm saying similarity in appearance.
Oh, like just stature, like
stature, mentality, like swag, like
that Hooper swag.
Yeah, like there's a certain level of like voice of like, and I don't know what degree he played, how successful he was in basketball, but
he was there.
Yeah. I don't know. This is interesting for me to think about that shit.
Yeah. You guys got anything new you want to share to people? Anything coming out? Anything that the world should know about?
They're just jokes. IRL. New episode every week. Grinding, getting better, man. Trending in the right direction. What about you?
Go stream Douglas. For real. Where'd you go? 4 songs dropping on YouTube and SoundCloud. What about you?
I got some like I said, short 10 to 15 second little clips of working on my framing and my putting different sequences together that I'm gonna start rolling out shortly.
Like that.
Well, this is 11%, episode 45.
Yeah, that hurts real fast.
We're out of here.
Go.